recent campaign that we've done is the Honest Advisor campaign. Very interesting, and very unusual for the category. We realized after the financial economic turmoil that happened and the downturn that happened, there was a lot of mistrust in the category, okay, and mistrust specifically with respect to the sellers. People were saying that we have been missold rampantly. We've been sold all kind of wrong products. We've been told something and we are getting something else. And to start with, this is a passive category. Customers are not aware of what they've bought into and what they are getting. An external trigger like the economic financial meltdown and change in regulations with respect to products made customers wake up and realize and look at their policies again. And when they started looking at the policies, something which they had actually shut it, like I said, they'd kept it, parked it aside. Some external trigger happens and you suddenly go back and you start looking at your papers and you realize, oh my God, is this what I got into? And then to defend it, they go and say, but I was missold, but I wasn't told this, but nobody actually, asked me these questions. How am I supposed to know? So a complete environment of mistrust around. And in our kind of category, that can be really challenging. Imagine a poor advisor who's calling up and saying, sir, may I come and help you with your financial planning needs? And the customer says, go, run away, shoo away, I don't want to see your face. It's just completely suicidal for business. And we realized that we, as a company, right from the beginning, were not party to this, and one rotten apple can't destroy the whole basket, maybe, there are few instances here and there, but by and large, our advisors have been trained to follow the right process, to do fact find, to do need analysis. We've got structured, formatted templates available, which they are supposed to fill before they actually even recommend a product. Our confidence levels in our processes and in our training were so strong that we said that let's try and take this problem head on, okay? And I think it was a beautiful opportunity that came our way. We used to do campaigns on the thoughts of Karo Zyada Ka Irada, which is go for more, okay? Plan for your life's milestones and insurance products will help you reach there. From there, when the environment changed, we realized that, it was important to course correct and address this issue. And I think it turned out to be an opportunity in disguise. Because what we did was, one of the other insights that we actually got was that from this experience was that customers don't understand products. If they had understood the products, they would have actually gone in and got the right products and they would have made the right choice. Okay. We realized that the customers are not buying products. Okay. They don't understand products. Customers are buying into the advice and they are trusting the advisor completely. So in insurance, customers don't buy products, they buy advice. Okay. And the right kind of advice is the need of the hour. So we actually took a risk. We said, there are more than 30,000 advisors that we have, and there is a possibility that and they churn, they leave all the time. There is a possibility that maybe even one or two odd cases would have happened in our context as well. But like I said, that doesn't stand for the fact that we do have a larger community and a process in place which ensures that that our advisors follow the right process. So we did this whole Aapke Sache Advisor campaign. Now the challenge was, if we do it in a more serious tone, and if we actually do it in a manner where we come across as preaching, people will say, you are not sadhus, you're not, why should I believe you, kind of stuff. And it was important to actually do it in a tone and in a manner in which, you are not rubbing people the wrong way. You're not denigrating the industry at large. It was not our intent to denigrate the industry. In fact, it was our intent to clear the perceptions with respect to the industry and come out as thought leaders in this entire journey. So the tone and manner was very, very important. So having arrived at the proposition, which was very different from what, like I said, KZKI, karo zyada ke zyada proposition, we arrived at this basis two insights that the customer is feeling slighted, he's operating in an environment of mistrust, his biggest source of mistrust seems to be the advisor, and he's not buying into the product, he's buying into the advice. All of this came together in the form of this thought of Aapka Sacha Advisor, you're an honest advisor. But then the bigger challenge was, like I said, the tonality, the execution, the manner in which we do it, and how do we keep it lighthearted without actually rubbing lots of people the wrong way. So we devised this whole route of an agent and I don't know if it's a devil or it's not meant to be a devil or a bad guy. It's supposed to be his own conscious and his own inner voice. Okay, there is no devil in this. It's your own inner voice, So it's a message to the advisors themselves that what you're doing, you will get tempted each time to come up with wrong solutions that are more in your interest and not in customers' interest. But don't give in to that temptation. So his own inner voice or his own alter ego in the form of a devil, and we did it in a light-hearted manner. Took up issues which are relevant to customers, where they feel that they have been, these are the wrongdoings that have happened, and we highlighted that through a series of campaigns. Did 2-3 of them, and in fact, when New York Life, more than a year back, decided to exit India, we used the same campaign and the same route to actually come out as a company where nothing has changed, it's only become better and stronger. We used the same honest advisor who simply just, he was wearing a badge of Max New York Life to announce the transition from Max New York Life to Max Life Insurance. All that he says is that I'm your same honest advisor, nothing has changed. He removes the New York Life badge and he puts in a new Max Life badge. It gave us a beautiful platform to say nothing has changed, customers. This company is just the same. Its honest advisors are just the same. So we leveraged it even for our transition, and our transition has been the smoothest. In fact, our market share has grown, our revenues have grown, our business has grown, and we've become only stronger. So it's a campaign that has actually come handy at a time when the market was bad, and when the trust in the market has been bad. It's a campaign that's come in handy when we were making a big transition, where we had a large partner like New York Life going away and Mitsui Sumitomo coming in. It's helped us then, and it is continuing to help us, because what we did with this campaign was we created a YouTube channel, okay, and where our advisors today are actually getting testimonials from customers who have been given the right advice and who feel almost as if they want to pat the agent on the back and tell him, you did a good job for me, I want to thank you. So our agents now are using this very effectively. They are getting us customer endorsements and videos from customers who, that we are placing on our YouTube channel today. There is a whole advisory column that we've created, on social media, to say that this is the right advice. There are various ways in which we are extending the campaign, but I think the largest advantage came to us where it put the onus back on the advisor, okay, without having to coach them and train them. If this is their public image, if they are seen by the public as honest advisors, anytime they feel tempted or derailed to do anything which is slightly off the line, that awareness and that consciousness, no, I'm an honest advisor, I carry that label, I need to do what is right for the customer, is a constant reminder to them. So it's helped us improve the the behavior and the processes within the organization as well.